I have a bunch of wigs. And yeah, maybe 40 or 50. I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is it really that many?
It's that
I didn't
many.
know that.
Yes.
I know you really well, and I didn't know that.
Yeah, I have a lot of wigs. I have 11 tattoos. And I'm looking for more. So if anybody has a tattoo they want to give away, donate one to me.
If I pay for you to get a tattoo that says "Say Things Better," will you get it?
Oh my.
Oh, YouMap. You need a YouMap tattoo. Let's all get one.
I get tattoos of things with wings, so it has to have wings on it, like
Say
butterflies.
things better in flight.
And
Butterfly things better.
You can make it flying, yeah.
And dragonflies. So butterflies and dragonflies.
Okay, that's very interesting.
Okay.
So
It is.
just a quick question. So especially, I know you mentioned you got over 40 wigs. Which one's your favorite color?
I think the purple. I think the purple is the favorite, but I have purple, green, blue, red, orange. I don't have yellow. Did I say purple?
Gray.
Yeah. Gray, white.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, tons of wigs.
It's fantastic.
So that's interesting. What else? I went to air assault school when I was in the Army because even though I have a fear of heights, I wanted to rappel from helicopters. And the only way to do that was to go to air assault school. So that's an interesting fact. And my other ones are just not okay. So
Now I'm thinking about like the things that
From
you
the air, and
ladies
I can
don't
assault
know.
from the ground.
they're interesting, but
We do have those weird. Okay, so I was in the circus one summer. I don't know if all of you knew that. I did Spanish web. I was up 50 feet in the air on this cloth rope with these little leather safeties that would hold my wrists, ankles, like whatever. And I would like do these little twisty forms and get spun around in the air. And that summer, I was learning to do this for the first time. And I had such determination to be the greatest Spanish web artist, of any teenager who ever was. And I made this my business. And I had the rope wrapped around my leg to climb up. That's how you do it. You wrap the rope around your leg and you hoist yourself up. And then you wrap it again and you hoist yourself up. And the rope goes between your feet and your leg, and you hoist yourself with your hands. And by the end of the summer, I had developed such a nasty rope burn that it had cut into my body, and I had to wear an ace bandage, just to keep the wound closed. And I kept climbing that whole summer. I kept going. I kept doing it. No one would ever know. And they talked about it the next summer that circus ran. Lila Smith was able to keep going, despite the wound. But actually, I had a rope burn scar on my right calf for 20 years. It's only just starting to fade.
Maderma. Wow.
Coconut oil, actually. It's only just starting to fade. But that was a thing that I figured that, and these ladies are some of my best friends. We talk all the time. So there's not a lot that they don't know about me. They know a bunch of things about me that are off profile that are never going to make it to LinkedIn. Sorry. But y'all can know about my rope burn if you want.
oh my gosh.
Awesome. So thank you so much for giving us a little bit of an insight regarding, something which we wouldn't have known about you. So really, really appreciate that. So Laurie, keep rocking, yeah? Keep rocking. And Kristin, absolutely, keep smashing your way through bears and drunkards.
Bear Slayer.
Bear Slayer. That's brilliant. That is fantastic. And Char, thank you so much for sharing with us your wig collection. That is incredible. That is impressive. Thank you, Lila. 40 different. That wow.
Yeah, probably more than that, but I stopped counting, and I don't stop buying.
I know where to go if I need one.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Now I'm second guessing that I should have shared that I wrote a resume that the Pope read. And what?
Wow. Wow.
Hope.
Worse than what I shared. Come on. I was going to talk about being a jock, but man, I would have felt bad compared to you. So,
Wow. Well, what kind of resumes reach the Pope? Like, I want to know what he's looking at that's on a resume.
So Phil Fontaine used to be
Biggest lover of Jesus, or like what goes on that resume that reaches the Pope?
So Phil Fontaine used to be the National Chief of Canada. It's the highest elected position. You represent all Indigenous people in Canada. I wrote the executive bio for the National Chief of Canada for his meeting with the Pope, the current Pope. He was having some big important meeting on reconciliation between Aboriginal, Indigenous Canadians and the Catholic Church. And so the Pope, to kind of know the background of Phil Fontaine, who he's very well known worldwide, actually. So yeah, that was very stressful writing that bio.
I would imagine so. I mean, goodness, how many times did you have to proofread that?
I did not get my money out of that project, even though I charged an arm and a leg. I spent so many hours fussing over like the margins and everything. Yeah,
I can well imagine.
I hate margins.
And I was printing it, like pretending I'm the Pope looking at it.
That's really sweet. Did you have a cool hat?
I didn't wear the hat. I should have, in hindsight, and I should have got pictures.
Yeah, well, there's still time to recreate it.
Absolutely.
100% we're doing that when I'm in Charlotte next week.
Gosh.
Yeah.
No, absolutely. So thank you once again, ladies, for sharing with us a little bit about the person behind the persona. We really, really appreciate it.